What's up, guys? Welcome to the Stats Free Sports channel. Here to bring you a video I've been planning to do for a while now, kind of push it off, but it's perfect timing right now. The playoff time is coming next week. This is the recording this Sunday morning before the Bills play, after the Ravens played last night, and it's time to have a heart-to-heart with those fan bases, man. So let's get into it, man. As I said, this thumbnail and video, the script been made for a while, just didn't get around to it. But perfect timing. Lamar balled out in his regular season last night versus the Cleveland Browns. Phenomenal year. Josh Allen will most likely rest today. So from what reports say, he's going to start to keep the Iron Man streak going, but should probably play a drive or two, and that's probably it, right? So their numbers are cemented. Their cases are finished. And I want to say this. And this is not to the players themselves. This is not to the individuals, Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen. This is to NFL fans in general. This is to their fan bases for their teams, or just their personal fan bases. Who, if you're just a Lamar Jackson fan, not a Ravens fan, if you're a Buffalo Bills fan or Josh Allen fan, and not know both, um, this for all of them. And I have no horse in the race. I have no dog in the fight. I'm a Falcons fan, but I'm just looking at the bigger picture, right? The NFL MVP award doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter this year. And that's respect to their numbers, respect to the hard work put in, respect to their play. It really doesn't matter. And I'm seeing social media battles online. Like I said on this channel, since starting this channel up, I think 4 or 5 years ago now, I don't watch mainstream media anymore. I see clips online, but I mainly see just their clips online, or I see like them talking about a subject because I follow them still, or people, or just pops up. I follow sports stuff, or I see just NFL fans talking, and I read the comments and stuff like that, right? And my thing is, Ravens fans, Bills fans are having a battle, all-out war the last few weeks, the last couple months actually, about who's winning MVP, who's more deserve it, who needs it more, so on and so forth, right? And you had Saquon fans in there, you had some Eagles fans in there, you've had a little mix of Jared Goff, Sam Darnold, you have Joe Burrow in the sprinkle in there as well. But we know when it comes down to it, the final two is going to be between Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson, right? And like I said, no dog in the fight. But my prediction video before the season even started was Josh Allen because of narrative. No matter how good anyone else played, narratively, Josh Allen needs one. And I thought this year would be the year. They traded Stephon Diggs, his number one weapon. They didn't trade for one until later on in the year. But I just figure, Josh Allen, he's been due for one. So I'm figuring no matter how Pat Mahomes did, Burrow, whoever, and Lamar included, I didn't think anyone would steal the award from him this year, no matter what, unless Allen played terribly, which he didn't. He played phenomenal. Less turnovers, um, less star power around him. Still good players. People forget that. Still good players, but less star power, all that good stuff. Whatever. I'm not going to get into the arguments for each guy. I'm just saying in general, that's why I want it. Or that's why I figured Josh would win it before the season even started, right? Cool. But Ravens and Bills fans, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson fans are having an all-out war on social media. All-out battle, excuse me. But the war has yet to be fought. The goal is to beat the Kansas City Chiefs. That is the goal. MVP this year does not matter. You cannot, they cannot, the players and the teams, the Bills, the Ravens cannot let the Chiefs win the AFC and then also feel good about their guy winning MVP or being runner up. Like, that to me makes no sense. They will play each other. The Ravens and the Bills are there. I think second round, if they both win their matchups, they'll play each other, guarantee, I believe, right? And then a winner of that will, if they survive, whoever the Chiefs play after their bye week, they have to play the Bills or Ravens if they both get to the second round. If they get, and then they in their matchup, who will win, I think they will play the Chiefs in the AFC title game. You better beat the Chiefs. Whoever gets there better be the Chiefs because it's like, dog, y'all had the years to do it. Y'all have had the team to do it this year. There should be no excuse. You should not let 3 years go by, 3 years straight, where the Chiefs go to the Super Bowl. I think it might have been more, 4 or 5 straight years. It's like, dog, like it's enough is enough, you know. And it's like I said, I'm not a Chiefs fan, an anti-Chiefs guy either. But it's like, you know, you want your guy to win the awards, but you don't have the same fight for him to beat the Chiefs when it matters the most. You know, the Buffalo Bills and Josh Allen fans, they threw a parade online when they beat the Chiefs in the regular season last couple of years. It doesn't matter. Like it literally doesn't matter. Then Ravens fans are talking about his MVPs and how good he plays in regular season. And last year we almost had him if we didn't do this and didn't do that, which I said as well in the reaction video. I said the same thing. Todd Monken's game plan was garbage. They should have ran the ball more, so on and so forth. Cool. But at the same time, it's like, dog, like just make it work. Just make it work. Like win the AFC, and then I'll be happy. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't get the fan bases going crazy on each other, fighting tooth and nail, going for blood, and you know, and like MV3 and was JA17 MVP. Like it's crazy. It's hashtags and sayings and phrases. Everything's going crazy online for the battle for MVP. But the war for the AFC isn't as tense, and I don't get that. I truly don't get that. If I'm a fan of one of these teams or one of these guys, if I was not a Falcons fan and I was a fan of one of these teams or like I said players, I would say, hey guys, forget all that. They can have the MVP. Josh, if you're a Josh Allen fan, you probably think he's the best in the NFL or even probably second best quarterback. Cool. I want you to show that when it matters the most. And he's played well against Pat Mahomes in the playoffs, just and I'm not winning. But you have to win. Lamar Jackson, if I'm a fan of his, you've already won two. Third one, you get it this year, cool. If not, cool. Show me you can beat the big dog when it matters. Get through Buffalo in the playoffs if you face them. Get through the Chiefs if you face them. Prove to me that you can do more than you've been doing, Lamar Jackson / Baltimore Ravens. You know, so I just don't get the online bashing and the battle between these two fan bases. I don't get it. When the bigger picture, the Chiefs and the Pat Mahomes fans are sitting there like, cool, y'all underlings fight over that little small crumbs when we resting up, we gearing up for our third straight chip. Like, like I just don't get it. I just see the bigger picture in my mind. You know, and like I said, I'm not talking to the players themselves because yes, Josh Allen should want an MVP for his resume. And I'm sure he's focused on both MVP and winning the chip. Same for Lamar Jackson. I'm sure he knows this third MVP is cool. It's you're in elite company. It gets you in a different aura, different era, a different area of just talk. Cool. But Lamar Jackson should know that hey, I need to win the AFC this year because 3 straight is crazy. Like 3 straight championship appearances. It might be 4 straight. Who they lose? They lost to the Bucks, but I think that was a year they missed. I think whatever, but it's like dog, like we just have to find a way to beat the Chiefs. Like it's all about the Chiefs. And I'm under 30, so you know I recall the Patriot dynasties, the ones that they had, and all that stuff. So I seen all that. I lived through that, and this could be that, but even more worse as far as the NFL fan goes. Like not worse, but could be that, but even stronger for the Chiefs. You know, because Pat Mahomes is still young. Kelsey's getting up there in age, but who knows what he'll do. They're gonna retool. They're gonna rebrand. They're gonna do whatever they need to do to get better. And they are injured this year. If they have Rasheed Rice this year, oh my gosh. If they have Rasheed Rice and not Hopkins, I think they'll be even more dangerous. Like I just don't know what to say. And like you said, like I don't know what to say, dog. Like this battle for MVP is cool and nice and sweet, and but dog, it's a it's Thor, it's Odin looking over the landscape like cool. Y'all fight for the little battle, but you gotta come to us. Most likely, you never know what may happen, but you gotta come to my territory to beat me in my territory to get beyond and go to go to higher level. They're the final boss. Long story short, and I don't know if Lamar can beat them in Kansas City for the AFC title. I don't know. I think the Buffalo Bills can, but they got to show it. They've been close, but no cigar. They got to show it. They have to beat the big dogs to win the AFC. Then I'll say, okay, MVP or the MVP conversation was definitely warranted. If you can't do it or won't do it when the time comes, it don't matter, dog. I swear it don't matter. To me, it don't matter. But we'll see. The playoffs start next week. As I said, hope every team, all the big dogs, Ravens, Bills, Chiefs, do. Well, I know the Chiefs are off the first week, but they do what they do. They make it to their rounds respectively. Bills and the Ravens, they play each other, have a great matchup. The Chiefs play who they play, do their thing. I need to see Bills, Ravens, Bills, Chiefs, Ravens, Chiefs. I gotta see it. If we don't see that matchup, if the Chiefs get there, I should say this: if the Chiefs get there, and neither the Bills or the Ravens do, tuh, clown show, all this for nothing. At least one of y'all get there to face the Chiefs. If the Chiefs don't get there, then cool, no problem, because they don't get the same venom from me because they've already done it twice. Clearly, they've done it. They've done it more than twice, but 2 times straight. It's like they can. It's time for off year, and that's my thing. Like, even if the Ravens it's not a win-win situation because even if the Ravens or Bills beat them, it's like okay, about time, cool. Then I'm gonna say do it again next year when they're better, when they're healthier, most likely. Like do it again, which could be asking for a lot. But for me personally, I think that's what competition is. But as I said, we'll take it 1 year at a time, and hopefully both teams win the first round, and then they play each other. Then they play the Chiefs in the AFC title game and see what happens then. Because I need to see these fan bases forget the MVP talk and focus on what's ahead of you, and that's probably going to Kansas City and playing these big dogs in the snow, in the cold, in the freezing temp. Can you handle it? And that's what we got to see. So that's it for the video, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.